9 easy tips for better sleep and great mornings. If you've been feeling more like sleepy, dopey, and grumpy rather than yourself in the morning lately, sounds like you could use a better night's sleep. Poor quality rest leaves you fatigued, short-tempered, and unable to focus. If it persists, it can lead to serious medical problems like obesity, type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, and heart disease. So here are some tips that'll help you get the best sleep of your life. Before you drift off, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell to join us on the bright side. Number 9. Be careful what you consume during the day. Surely you've heard that you should avoid coffee late in the day if you're not sleeping well. What may surprise you, however, is that caffeine can impact your sleep even 10 more hours after you consume it. This was found in a 2013 study published in the Journal of Clinical Sleep Medicine. Besides coffee and tea, be careful with chocolate as well. It contains caffeine too. Other beverages to stay away from are wine and other alcoholic drinks. I know what you're thinking, but alcohol makes you more relaxed so you go to sleep easier. While that may seem true on the surface, alcohol actually interferes with your REM sleep, which is the deepest phase when you get the most rest. Finally, since nicotine is also a stimulant, smoking disrupts sleep as well. Make that 1,000,001 reasons to give up cigarettes. Number 8. Optimize your sleeping environment. According to Dr. Karen Carlson, an associate professor of medicine at Harvard Medical School, the best environment for sleep is quiet, dark, and cool. Not cool as in lots of band posters and your own mini fridge, although how cool would it be to have a fridge in your bedroom? Anyway, I'm talking about temperature. And it, along with noise and light, can drastically impact sleep quality. If you can, sleep in the quieter part of your residence. If you can't, try masking external noises with a fan or white noise machine. Earplugs can also help. Keep your room dark at night by using heavy curtains or shades to block out external light. Lastly, keep it cool. A study by the Laboratory of Physiology and Environmental Psychology in France discovered that bedroom temperature affects sleep quality even more than external noise does. Between 65 to 70 degrees Fahrenheit is best. Number 7. Maximize your exposure to daylight. Daylight plays a critical role in regulating your natural sleep-wake cycle, also known as your circadian rhythm. According to Dr. Brandon Peters, a board-certified neurologist and sleep medicine specialist, it's best to catch some morning rays within an hour of waking up. Eat breakfast by a window or have your coffee while taking a walk. During the day, let as much natural light into your home or workplace as possible. If that's difficult, a 2017 article published in the journal Sleep Health showed that bright artificial light can also help. Number 6. Exercise during the day. And here's yet another item you can add to the long list of health benefits you get from exercising. Dr. Karen Carlson explains that exercise boosts the effect of natural sleep hormones such as melatonin. The more vigorous the exercise, the more powerful the sleep benefits. But even light exercise like a 10-minute walk will improve sleep quality. Just be careful of when you exercise, since doing it too close to bedtime can overstimulate you. Now you're thinking, hey, why don't I just exercise outdoors in the morning? You know, to get more daylight at the same time? So you have been paying attention, haven't you? Number 5. Get and stay in sync with your circadian rhythm. Try to be consistent with the times you go to sleep and wake up every day. That's right, every single day, including your days off. As awful as it is to imagine, you should try to avoid going to bed later and sleeping in on the weekends. A study published in the Journal of Sleep Research in 2003 points out that a consistent sleep schedule enhances long-term sleep quality. Of course, we're all guilty of staying up late for one reason or another, whether it's a late night out with friends or a Netflix binge that got a little out of hand. In that case, just wake up as close as possible to your normal time and opt for a daytime nap instead. This way, you'll reduce your sleep debt without disrupting your day-night rhythm for 2 days in a row. Number 4. Start and stick to a relaxing pre-sleep routine. Children everywhere are familiar with having a book read to them and then being tucked into bed each night. This comforting ritual helps lull them to sleep. But it doesn't just work on kids. Even for adults, a set of relaxing bedtime rituals can have a similar effect. Dr. Carlson explains yet again that these sorts of rituals tell the mind and body that it's time to prepare for sleep mode. You've got tons of options to choose from, like listening to relaxing music, reading a book, drinking a warm glass of milk, and taking a hot bath or shower. One study by the Chunshan Medical University School of Nursing even found that just a hot foot bath can help improve sleep. Another method of relaxation that's growing in popularity is meditation. Although a little more involved than the other techniques, meditation can help release tension and place you in a state that's more conducive to falling asleep. A 2015 study by the Greater Los Angeles healthcare system showed that participants who practiced meditation fell asleep faster and slept longer than those who didn't meditate. Number 3. Learn how to fall back asleep if you wake up. Waking up briefly during the night is perfectly normal, especially if you have to go to the bathroom. But if you avoid drinking any liquids for 1 to 2 hours before bedtime, you'll limit how often this happens. If you need some light to find your way around when you do wake up, use a dim nightlight outside the room or in the bathroom rather than turning on an overhead light. Too much light will make it harder to fall back asleep. If you have trouble falling back asleep, don't stress about it. Instead, try deep breathing or visualization to help your body and mind relax. If something in particular is making you anxious or a great idea is keeping you awake, write it down on a bedside notepad so that your mind can let it go. If nothing helps and you're still awake after 15 minutes, get out of bed and do a quiet activity like reading. Don't use a screen though, since this can send signals to the brain that it is time to wake up. Number 2. Dedicate your bed just to sleeping. If you're doing things in your bed that aren't connected to sleep, such as browsing social media, doing your homework, or watching TV, your brain will have a harder time winding down in that same space when it's time to fall asleep. The bed needs to be a stimulus for sleeping, not wakefulness, Dr. Carlson advises. Of course, the sleep-only rule isn't so strict with couples. If you want to do some cuddling, nobody's stopping you. Number 1. Remove your bra. A final and seemingly random tip for better sleep is to take off your bra. Bras are not designed to be worn in bed and can become uncomfortable after lying down for long periods of time. Discomfort leads to a loss of that ever so important REM sleep, which requires your body to be still. Besides making you tired and less alert in the morning, reduced REM sleep can also have a long-term effect on your memory, at least according to Dr. James Maas, author of the best-selling book Power Sleep. That's because REM is the stage of sleep in which your brain processes the day's memories and helps you learn. So slip out of your bra and into dreamland. Now, some women may be reluctant to take off their bra at night because they've heard that it can help keep their breasts perky. Wasn't that Marilyn Monroe's secret after all? Well, don't waste your time believing old myths. Dr. Seth Rankin, founder of the London Doctors Clinic, explains that wearing a bra to bed is not only useless, it's also potentially harmful. First of all, you don't need it to hold your girls up against gravity's pull if you're lying down in bed. But more importantly, if your bra is too tight, it can restrict blood flow to your chest and lymphatic flow to the nodes around the breast and armpit. Do you have any tips of your own on how to get a better night's sleep? Let us know down in the comments. Don't forget to give this video a like, share it with your friends, and click subscribe to stay on the